Luka Doncic at practice this afternoon, getting ready for a big matchup tomorrow, facing the Mavericks on Tuesday at Crypto.com Arena. It'll be the first time the Mavs and the Lakers play each other since this enormous trade. And moments ago, JJ Redick, he spoke with reporters about his new star and how he's approaching this game.
I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He's every day that he's been with us, it's becoming just a little bit more normal. I've been there, like the first time you play your old team, particularly this close in time duration. It's going to be weird, but he'll be able to handle it.
So the Lakers, they are 7.5-point favorites tomorrow against Dallas. Luka's over-under points line, it's been set at 30.5 in his first meeting against his former team. It's a little bit of a bummer, though. No Anthony Davis in this one as he continues to rehab from that left adductor strained legs. What's your expectation, though, for Luka in this matchup? Because I think he's got this one circled.
Yeah, he definitely has it circled, but unfortunately for him, it is happening too soon, right? So, because he had a great game on Saturday, but he's certainly not ready to do that, I don't think, consistently. That's going to take a little bit more time. That one in April, going to Dallas, obviously that's the big one he's going to be looking at, but he'd love to torch them. There's no question in my mind in this game on Tuesday. He would love to be able to put up numbers and talk to them the entire time and just have a blast out there. I just don't know if he's quite physically ready to do that yet, so we might have to wait until that visit to Dallas in April, and by then it'll be real spicy because they'll probably have Anthony Davis playing, so that's the one we're all going to be waiting for.
What do you think Luka would say if he heard his over-under was only 30.5?
He said, watch me.
Yeah.
Say less.
I mean, look.
Yeah, but he wants 60. He wants 60, though.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, first half, look, sometimes you have bad shooting nights. You can't predict that. Luka just had his best game. I think he's comfortable. He's going to have some a day off here. I think he's going for the kill tomorrow. That's what I don't know what will happen, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be very interesting to see Dallas and how they respond to this. They've heard. I just would love to see Anthony Davis be playing. It sucks that he's not playing, but I do think they're going to be motivated. I don't comment on spreads, but I think Dallas will be competitive.
Right. I think Luka coming off of his best game in a Lakers uniform, he is getting ready at the right time. This game means something to him, and I do think that we are going to see that effort on the floor here. It's been over 3 weeks since you blew up all of our nights reporting this trade, Shams. It's kind of hard to believe that this trade was already 3 weeks ago. The Lakers find themselves in fourth in the West, only 2 games out from second. So I think, Brian, it's time for a little Tower of Power, ranking the best teams in the league with less than 2 months left in the season. Brian, sir, take it away.
So number 5 was a tough one, and I have to pay attention to the fact that the Grizzlies have lost 4 of 6 despite being fully healthy. So let's do it. Put the Lakers up there. I mean, top 5 in the league. I just didn't see it, but I have to respect their defense. And I have to respect that it's not just for 2 weeks, that it's been 6 weeks now. They've been the best defensive team in the league. I'm skeptical that it can continue, but I have to recognize JJ is getting the most out of the unit that he's got. So let's see if it continues and when they've got a homestand coming up. Number 4, even though they got beat on Saturday, the Denver Nuggets have been extremely impressive. I don't think they were ready for the intensity that the Lakers brought to that game. I don't want to say that they rolled the ball out there, but I think they don't really respect that the Lakers could handle them. The Lakers sent the message that they could, but I really respect the way the Nuggets have been playing over the last month. I think they are a serious contender in the West. Number 3, this is a tough one too.
I am dying to see how the top 3 shakes out.
Okay, it's very unfortunate that I'm talking about a team that has won 11 out of 12 and the Cleveland Cavaliers in third here. Because they are, frankly, a winning machine, Malika. They are so impressive. They just had a great weekend, blasted the Knicks on Friday. Very strong win over the Grizzlies yesterday, despite Darius Garland not being there. Great interior play. But it's mostly out of respect to the top 2 teams, and there's really not that much of a difference. Number 2, I think you'll realize, is Oklahoma City. Because even though the Thunder have had the best actually, the Cavs have the best record by a half game in the league right now. Even though the Thunder have been number 1 in the West the whole year, and I love their defense and I love the way they play as a team, it's not as much as a commentary on them. They are young, but I respect them. I think that they can win the whole thing. But what I am blown away by is how very good over the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks the number 1 team, the defending champion Boston Celtics, have looked. They are not messing around anymore. They are extremely impressive. Jason Tatum is having a great season. Porzingis is having a great season. Jaylen Brown is still very potent night in and night out. I just have so much respect for the way this team can play at both ends of the court. They have the #1 road record in the NBA. I respect all of that so much, and so I've got.
I saw Legs' face, though, when you revealed #2. What do you think, Tim?
I just can't believe the callous disregard for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I think, Brian Windhorst, if I were you, I would not drive any vehicles across state lines into Oklahoma. They're going to be looking for you there. All right, I hear what you're saying about Boston. I get it, yes. And I said it earlier. They look laser focused right now. Like they're different. They've kicked it into a different gear. But the body of work for Oklahoma City, I got to put them one still. Boston right behind them.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Put them down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,